Okay, so welcome back to another Team this Season player review. In this one today we have Zielinski, who I think actually looks pretty freaking awesome. His card stats look great and he's also got a 5-star weak foot. If you want to improve your ultimate team and need some coins to do so, you should check out my sponsor IG Vault. There's a link to do so in the description, and if you use the code Kieran, you'll get yourself a nice little discount off your order. As per usual, if you could be active in the comments, that would be very useful. Let me know which other Team this Season items you want me to review. I've already done a bunch, they're up on the channel, so do check them out after you've watched this one. And if you see a player who I haven't done, who you want to see, as I say, pop it in the comments. Anyway, Zielinski, this is the team he's going to be used in. We are going to play 4-2-3-1 in game, and he is going to be starting as our cam. However, we're also going to use him as our box-to-box centre mid / CDM as well in games, just because I think he can cover both positions rather nicely. So look out for them changes in game. Anyway, let's have a look at this item then. Like I've already highlighted, comes with a 5-star weak foot, which I think is huge in this year's game. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills, that is absolutely perfect. In regards to traits, sadly nothing to discuss, but in terms of in-game stats, there are plenty of dark greens for us to now highlight. So first of all, pace, excellent, very good for a mid, that is great to see. In the shooting department, we can see he has an elite long shot stat of 99 and pretty good shot power of 92. Passing stats are brilliant, really good short passing and long passing, and good vision too. Combine that with the fact he's got 5-star weak foot, he should be a distribution master. Then we come on to the dribbling, which is a bit of a mixed bag because there's a couple of elite stats in there with the ball control and dribbling, both of 94, but there's also some pretty average ones in there. 84 reactions, 83 composure. They're good stats, don't get me wrong, but for this stage of the game, for an end game team season item, they're nothing too spectacular. Defensively, he looks okay, and definitely would want a defensive heavy chem style on him if you're going to use him as a centre mid or a CDM, but nonetheless, they are fine. And then finally, physically, good stamina and an okay combination of strength and aggression. Chem styles then with Zielinski with a basic 96 rated cam, very nice to see. But in terms of what we're actually going to consider using on him, ultimately, I think if you're going to use him as an attacking player, Engine is the one. I just think it gives the right boost in the good areas. But if you're going to use him as a centre mid, I think the obvious choice is Anchor, just because it brings up his defensive stats nicely, gives him a big +10 in the strength department, and also gives him a notable pace boost as well. So I think the choice is between one of them two, and ultimately it just depends on what kind of role you wish to play him in. Zielinski in this game is actually going to be up against Foot Birthday Renato, also Future Stars Curtis Jones, and I believe that's Bruno Guimaraes. So this guy has a stacked midfield. Toney, nice pass into Zielinski. Got a bit of ball, trying to find some space, hit the finesse. Double into Zielinski, who's going to do really well to beat his man, and that's oh, I thought that was going in. Good save by Perp. What a tackle that was from Duncan. Ilicic, Zielinski, chance for a goal, and a tidy finish as well. Very slow animation from the goalkeeper there, but Ilicic does really well to put it away, and it's a nice assist for the Polish midfielder too. Here's Zielinski. We see the run of Deulofeu, and what a pass that is. Brilliant distribution. Ilicic into Zielinski. Can he get round his man? Can we get round? Oh, great bit of play. Oh, gotta be scoring that. Gotta be scoring that. Zielinski with the ball into the box. Smalling. Oh, unlucky off the bar. Nice. Chance. Ilicic does not miss on the second attempt. Powerful strike to beat Perp. Go on. Oh, he just nabbed it off him. He has just nabbed it off him. Here's a chance. Mendy in hot pursuit. We're going to go for the early finesse, and that was a really weird shot animation. Here we go. Here's a chance. Ilicic in a bit of open space. Has he got the pace to beat Joe Gomez? Probably not. We'll cut back. Try and get the pass on the inside. We do so, but sadly, chance isn't converted. Ronaldo into Zielinski. He's got a good bit of pace about him up against Mendy here. He's going to come away from him. Can we get the shot away? Yes, we can. Good save from Perp again. Went for that near post shot. Well, we are 2-1 to the good after the first 45, but as we said at the start of the video, we are going to make some changes for the second half. Ilicic drops to cam and Zielinski drops to a CDM / centre mid role. Zielinski, a nice flick pass into Ilicic. Can he get round his man? He's actually done really well to get that shot away, but sadly just lacked the power. Toney finds Zielinski, who's now got to wriggle through and does really well to get the ball to Mbappe, who shoots. Good save. Nice. Good teamwork there from Toney and Zielinski. I thought Zielinski in that game was a bit of a beast, to be honest. 2 assists for him, and yeah, he was just good. He feels very quick both when going forward and when tracking back, and defensively he was, you know, pretty solid as well. So really happy with him at a cam, and also pretty happy with him as a centre mid as well. I definitely feel like that was the better role of the two. Zielinski is going to have an interesting task in this game because my opponent's got a really odd formation, and I'm actually unsure what kind of formation he's going to play in game, because I don't think he'll stick with a 3-4-2-1. Zielinski does well to cut back there, slides it into Ilicic. Chance, left-footed strike, oh, off the bar. Zielinski hits the finesse, good finesse as well, good save by Per. Oh, good bit of space for Zielinski, gets the finesse away, and that one is just hammered into the back of net. Wonderful finish that, low and hard, out of the keeper's reach, and we take the lead. Nice touch from Zielinski there. He's so quick on the turn. Zielinski into Ilicic. Ilicic into Zielinski. He's going to dink the ball over the top. Oh, it would have been a great goal. Wishful thinking there with a header. Zielinski. Oh, that's a great ball, but sadly Ilicic was knocked when making his run. Well, 2-2 at the break. Very, very annoyed to have dropped a 2-goal lead, but hopefully we can get it back in at the second 45. Usual changes for the second half. Nice interception there from Zielinski. Once again, another fairly solid performance from Zielinski. Ultimately played well for most part, but when we went behind late into the game and went on ultra attacking, he was just a bit all over the place, like, to be fair, most of the team was. Right then, after a few matches with Zielinski in the side, what is my verdict? Straight up, I just want to say, I think it's an underrated item. I actually really like this card, and he's pretty cheap, and I'm only going to imagine that his price is going to get lower as we get over the weekend. And I thought this card was great. I really enjoyed using him, and one thing I've got to say is I thought his dribbling was excellent. On the 10, he felt very quick, and I think I showed that quite well in the footage as well. So we're really pleased with that area of his game. His passing was also excellent. He's got some really good passing stats, and because he's got that 5-star weak foot, he can just ping balls from the left foot, from the right foot, just with ease. So yeah, I am big on a 5-star weak foot on a player, and I think most of you know that. I would rather have 5-star weak foot than 5-star skills any day. Really would, especially on a midfielder. I just think it's so key. So in terms of dribbling and passing, big thumbs up on this card. The shooting was decent as well. He's definitely got, you know, a long shot in his locker, and his shot power in general is just really lethal. So another good area of his game, and his pace for a midfielder is very nice. Would I play him out wide? Probably not. I think either cam or centre mid is the position to use this guy in. Now, let's talk about how he is defensively. He's alright, he's pretty solid to be fair. Makes a decent amount of interceptions, which was good, and his tackling ability is okay. Would I use this card as a CDM even with a shadow chem style? No, I wouldn't. I think if you're going to use him, I think centre mid or a box-to-box CDM with anchor is the way to go. I just feel like there are better cams in the game, although he can play that role to a good standard. So I think to get the most out of this item, centre mid, as I say, as a box-to-box with an anchor chem style is the way to go. But even if you do play this guy as a cam, he's going to do a good job there, because as I say, he's got really good passing ability, and his dribbling is also really nice. As I say, I thought his dribbling was actually better than some of the in-game stats did indeed suggest. In regards to physicals, look, he doesn't have the best strength or aggression, he's got good stats in both them areas, and you can feel that in game, but ultimately it's one of them. Up against, you know, average defenders, he's going to be able to hold them off, but up against the elite ones, they're going to knock him off the ball rather easily. Also, this guy doesn't really have much aerial threat at all. His jumping's poor, and yeah, he just doesn't win too many headers. That's ultimately it. So all in all, as I say, I think it's a pretty good item. Is it an elite card? No, but it's a pretty freaking good one, and as I say, I think it's pretty underrated. I would give it a go if you run with a Serie A team, because yeah, nice little item, especially for those of you who like good dribblers, because on the ball, as I say, very nice with possession. Anyway guys, those are my thoughts on the 89 rated Zielinski. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, drop a like rating on it in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts. Also let me know who I should review next. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.